Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن قال ولا تقف ما ليس لك به علم إن السمع والبصر والفؤاد كل أولئك كان عنه مسؤولا. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said ولا تقف ما ليس لك به علم. And Imam al-Baghawi, when he spoke about this ayah, he brought the statement ولا تقف ما ليس لك به علم, and he brought the statement of Qatada. He said لا تقول رأيت ولم تراه وسمعت ولم تسمعه وعلمت ولم تعلمه. He said, you know, from the meaning of this ayah is for a person to say, I saw something but you didn't see it, or I heard something but you didn't see it, or you didn't hear it. Sorry, and you know something but you don't know it. And this is from the meaning of this ayah. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ إِنَّ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادَ. All the three of these things, كُلُّ أُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ عَنْهُ مَسْئُولًا. That you're going to be responsible for all of this. So what goes on, what you say that you heard, what you say that you saw, all of this stuff, you're going to be held accountable for it, for these statements that you make about believers that aren't true and you have no evidence for. And inshallah we're going to get to that. So Allah musta'an, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا يَلْفِظُ مِنْ قَوْلٍ إِلَّا لَدَيْهِ رَقِيبٌ عَتِيدٌ. So you have angels writing every single thing that you say. So it's something that as far as a Muslim is concerned, and the rights that another Muslim has is that we don't throw around these types of accusations. If there's a debate and there's an issue up for debate, now as far as like the permissibility of the khuruj on the wali al-amr, because some people see that it's permissible if his doom has gotten to a point of it being unacceptable, and maybe they take the opinion of Ibn Hazm, although they say they take the opinion of Ibn Hazm, but they have no clue probably even where to find Ibn Hazm's opinion. Allahu musta'an. But if this is the case, and this is an issue that we sit down and we go back and forth when we bring the adillah, we bring the understanding of the Quran from the Quran and the Sunnah, and we go back to the understanding of the Salaf and how they dealt with these issues. Now, as far as that's concerned, that's what we do. As far as going around and making these types of accusations that these people are making, talking about these people are agents and they're working for governments, wallahi, you're going to answer for that on the Day of Judgment. Nobody's going to forgive you for that type of accusation. And it's upon you to bring your evidence. You're speaking about Muslims, because these people, they have the hukuk of the Muslim, it means nothing with these people. That's why they have no issue with insulting another Muslim. Nobody's insulted them. The saying that they're from the Khawarij because they're bringing the statements of the Khawarij is not an insult. It's tabyin al-haq. It's clarifying the truth about them. And it's warning the people against their evil. But nobody's insulted them. Nobody's said anything about them. And even though, wallahi, all the accusations that they make, wallahi, hum awla biha. You know, wallahi, if we had to go back and look at who was more deserving of having the accusations thrown at them about being agents, wallahi, it's them. They're the ones that are causing all the discord right now. They're the ones that are trying to get the people not to trust the people that went out and actually studied their religion. These people never studied their religion. Imagine it now. You got all these people on social media that they've never studied Islam. They all have secular degrees, but now they're the ones causing all the discord. Who has more right to be called agents, and who has more right to be called like agent provocateurs? You guys. But do we do that? No. So now they want to go up and like throw all this agent this and agent this. They're working for governments. Tayyib, hatu burhanakum in kuntum sadiqin. And inshallah, we're going to get to that in a second. You know, and it goes back to the hadith where, you know, an Abi Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu. And the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam قال من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقول خيرا أو ليصمت. متفق عليه. The hadith is in Bukhari and Muslim. Whoever believes in Allah on the last day, let him say good, or keep quiet. أو ليصمت. Stay quiet. You have evidence, you bring your evidence. As far as slinging accusations and all that, هذا ليس فيه خير. لا بارك الله فيكم في هذا الأمر. والله لا بارك الله فيكم. Wallah, you're gonna be held accountable for that on the Day of Judgment. Wallahu musta'an. And it came in another hadith on Abi Musa radhiyallahu anhu. What did he say? قال كنت يا رسول الله أي المسلمين أفضل. Not خير, sorry. أي المسلمين أفضل. قال الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم من سلم المسلمون من لسانه ويده. متفق عليه also hadith in Bukhari and Muslim. And this hadith is reported on the authority of Abi Musa radhiyallahu anhu, which he asked the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, which are the best of amongst the Muslims? And he said, Man salim al-Muslimuna min lisani wa yidi. He said that the other Muslims are safe from his hand and his tongue. Allahul Musta'an. And if we look at the bloodshed amongst the Muslims in the Muslim lands, nobody has shed more blood than these Khawarij and the Rafidah. These two groups together have shed more Muslim blood than anybody. And then on top of that, we talk about the tongue. Nobody insults another Muslim more than these Khawarij and more than the Rafidah. Wallahi, they're just two sides of the same coin. Allahul Musta'an. So fear Allah with this issue. And don't forget also about the hadith of Abi Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu, in which he said, أنه سمع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول إن العبد لا يتكلم بالكلمة ما يتبين فيها ما يتبين فيها يزل بها إلى النار أبعد ما بين المشرق والمغرب. All right, and what does that mean? لا يتبين ما يتبين فيها لا يفكر أنها خير لا. He doesn't think is it good or bad. He just speaks. He doesn't even think about it. Doesn't put any thought into what he's saying. He just says it. And this now causes him to get tossed into the hellfire. One word, one sentence, one statement that comes off of this person's tongue, because he doesn't even think about it. ما يتبين فيها ما يتبين ما يفكر فيها. So now we're going to break this issue down and put it in very, very simple terms for these people that seem to like لا يفقهون قولا. طيب, it came in a hadith in Arba'in an-Nawawiyah, which probably you guys haven't studied and haven't memorized, or nor probably haven't even read the whole book. And it's, even though it's a small method that probably takes 20-something minutes to read, you probably haven't read it. So let me break it down for you. The hadith is an Ibn Abbas رضي الله عنهما أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال لا يعطى الناس بدعواهم لا ادعى رجال أموال قوم ودماءهم ولكن البينة على مدعي واليمين على من أنكر. So here's the fasl baynana wa baynakum ya sufaha al-ahlam. Allahumma musta'an. Now, all those people that you made, you go up, and these people, I don't even know who these individuals are, but the accusation of saying that they're working for these governments and all that stuff, and that they're working for like intelligence agencies and the kuffar and all this type of stuff. Tell you, this is your hadith. All right, what did the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam say? How do we deal with these issues? All right, al-bayyina al-mudda'i. Who's the mudda'i? Who's the za'im? Who's the one that yaz'am? Antum. You are. Daniel, Ali Dawah, and all these people, they want to accuse people of all these, they want to get on YouTube and make all these false accusations against people, okay? So you're the accuser, right? Alastum kadalik. You're the accuser. For the evidence is upon y'all. Bring your evidence. If you say that these people are agents and they're working for governments, okay, you've accused them, right? So bring your evidence. Bring your evidence. For each person that you've accused, bring your evidence. Well, yamin ala man ankar. And if you don't have any evidence, then it's upon those people to make the yamin. Wallahi, I'm not doing this. I'm not associated with anything like that. And then khalas, intahal kalam. But nah, see, that's the whole thing. You guys keep talking about, the establishment of khilafah, but you don't even want to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. You want to get on social media and make all these accusations against Muslims, against Tulab al-Ilm. You don't even want to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. This is not about, wallahi, I challenge anybody. Go through all of Daniel's videos, all of them, and count how many times he mentions a hadith in the Quran, ayah from the Quran or a hadith. Wallahi, I think I probably mentioned in this 8 minutes right now, that 8 minutes, I probably mentioned more ayat and more Quran and more Quran and more Sunnah than he probably mentions in like 5 hours of talking, 10 hours of talking. Go back and follow that up. But he talks about establishment of a khilafah. Ya akhi, follow the Quran and the Sunnah first. Getting out on social media and making these accusations against people without evidence, la barakallahu fikum. Wallahi Allah yantaqim minkum. Because this is like, you think that you're not going to be exposed now because you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just leaves you. You talk about the Muslims like that. Everybody, nah. Now bring your evidence. Bring your evidence. And same thing when we go back and look at the qadhf. And the masala of the people false accusing the Muslimat al-Muhsinat. Bima laysa fihinna. Okay, what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say about them in Surah An-Nur? لولا جاءوا عليه بأربعة شهداء فإذ لم يأتوا بشهداء فأولئك عند الله هم الكاذبون. So bring your evidence. Bring your evidence. هاتوا برهانكم إن كنتم صادقين. And وإن لم تفعلوا فأنتم الكاذبون. فالله المستعان. You want to sit there and just make false accusations and not get caught out on that? Tayyib. Everybody accuses you of being a Khawarij. Tayyib. or at least having the fikrat al-Khawarij, they will bring the evidence for that. The evidence has been presented over and over and over and over and over again. والله بيننا وبينكم كتاب الله وسنة الرسول وفهم السلف الصالح. والله هذا الذي بيننا وبينكم. You have no hujjah, you have no buraheen for anything that you say. And wallahi, even the statement about getting online and talking about Ibn Hazm said this, wallahi had. Go find it. Go read what Ibn Hazm said and what his hujjah was. You don't even know, wallahi, you can't even read a book by Ibn Hazm. Wallahi, you just run around and just like, all you do is you just go around and fool these little teenagers. Allah musta'an. Wallahi, la barakallahu feekum. Ibn Hazm said this and Ibn Hazm. Wallahi, you can't even read a book by Ibn Hazm. Nor have you ever read a book by Ibn Hazm. And even like, what do you think? Like Ibn Hazm is like one of the main books that you do research in? Wallahi, antum jahal, akhi. Wallahi, Allah musta'an. Never studied the religion. And then on top of that, want to sit here and talk about all this. In one statement, he'll talk about how he's just he's not from the ulama and all this. But then on contradict himself 2 minutes later, making all these fatwa and all this stuff, that, acting like he's an alim and that he can make the hukum on all this. Please. Wallahi, Ibn Hazm, this Ibn Hazm. You can't even read Ibn Hazm. Wallahi, jahal, wallahi, jahal.